going on, everybody? This is Joe.
And Amy.
And we are back with what will almost certainly be the conclusion of our first Ikoria Lair of Behemoths Premier Draft. We are at 5-2 currently, so we cannot have a overall losing record with this deck. But with 2 more wins, 1 more loss, or 1 more win and 1 more loss, we will be done with this deck. So... yeah. This will, like I said, it'll definitely be the last video because it's just 2 games either way. Or, sorry, 1 or 2 games either way. But yeah, last time, if you missed last episode, whoo boy, this deck did quite well for us, which I was very pleased with. So, yeah.
Mono blue, guys.
Mono blue it is. And our first opponent is Duzmin. Duzmin? Okay, 3 land, Thieving Otter, Gust of Wind for 4, Dreamtail Heron Mutated for 4, and Archipelagore for 6. But we're definitely going to be drawing land. We always do, so.
Okay.
1 more land gets us Dreamtail Heron on here, which is spectacular.
Yeah.
Because then it's a 3/4 flyer that draws a card when we mutate. Yeah, there's land. It's a 3/4 flyer that draws a card when we mutate it, and when it hits them, we would draw a card if we're putting it on the Thieving Otter, so seems okay. They have cool Kaya sleeves.
Oh, they are cool.
We drew the Poliwag Symbiote.
Oh, alright.
Very cool. So we have a nice...
I was hoping for Ominous Seas, but I'll take it.
No, this is a good 2/3/4 curve, though. I like it. We have a good 1/3 blocker at first, a 2/2 to come out, and then a mutate target for our Dreamtail Heron. So... they're deciding whether to let us go to combat where we don't have any possible attackers and we're tapped out. So I assume they're just not watching.
they're staring at their pretty Kaya sleeves.
Ah, there we go. They're cycling their Greater Sandworm. Or we're, I guess, heavily debating cycling their Greater Sandworm. Hey, look, Amy. Look at what 2 colors they're playing.
It's the best versus the best.
Ah, Fire Prophecy. Okay. Poliwag Symbiote's dead, that's fine.
Fire Prophecy's pretty fucking good.
It's very good. They did not put a card on the bottom. Seems like an interesting choice. That's fine. Okay. So next turn we would like to be able to Dreamtail Heron. But based on how they're looking at our Otter, I don't know that we're going to be able to. We shall see. Ah, we are. Okay. They played a blocker for it. Do they have Ram Through? That would be an odd choice. Okay. Well, let's try it, I guess. Worst comes to worst, it hits the field and doesn't mutate, but I assume it's mutating here. So we're drawing 2 cards. Or not. Okay, Fire Prophecy. That's fine. Like I said, we still get a 3/4 flyer. Makes our Gust of Wind cheaper. Seems okay.
Had 2 Fire Prophecies in their hand.
Yeah, and they used it on a Poliwag Symbiote and a Thieving Otter.
Good.
So
use that shit up.
Exactly. Exactly. Cloud Piercer. Very nice. But Capture Sphere is nicer.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Pretty nice.
Yeah. Oh, they attacked! Whoa! Okay. Talk about aggressive. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah. Alright, well let's attack for 3. We don't draw a card anymore. We can end our turn. So the nice thing here is, if they play another blocker pre-combat, then we can Frostveil Ambush. They sure did. That's amazing. Now they would try to go to combat, but we have this. Now we tap both of your creatures, instead of just Capture Sphere in one of them.
Ah!
Beautiful. Alright, so we only have 5 land. Let's attack for 3. And keep up Capture Sphere, I guess. 1 more land, and we can play Boon, or we can mutate Archipelagore and have a 7/7 flyer.
That's nuts.
Yeah, it's alright. They have 6 land. Batra. Yeah, so that one remains tapped. Oh, when it mutates, they kill our creature. That's fine. That's fine.
I was gonna say, there's no universe in which that archipelago thing can actually fly.
Okay, so they destroy. Yeah, so they destroy our 3/4. It gets a counter because it's on the 2/2 Essence Symbiote, and they may discard a card, and if they do, draw a card. But they only have one card in hand, and they discard the Boot Nipper to draw an unknown card.
Wow.
Pass to attackers, and then before our turn, we will capture sphere that creature. It's tapped now. Our turn, we draw a Frostveil Ambush.
Nice.
It may be nice, but it also may not be nice. So this is a 4/3 for 4. I guess it lets us draw a card, so let's do it. We'll bounce the Bristling Boar, and we drew the land. Good. So we can play it now, we can use it next time. But now they can't attack us. So... Yep, they only have 3 mana left for whatever the other card in their hand might be, but they did just play a land, which means one of the 2 cards that they had last turn or this turn was a land, so they could have 2 land, in fact.
They could.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if we draw a land, we can hard cast Archipelago, or we can just cast Boon of the Wishgiver and take 4, which would suck a bit, but not as much as it could. Pass to attackers, and it's our turn. We did not draw a land, we did draw Ominous Seas. God damn it. I'm gonna get greedy. I had to.
You had to?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm not gonna draw 4 cards the turn before we play the Ominous Seas.
Fair enough.
Pass to attackers. They attack for 4. We take the 4. That's fine. They are heavily top-decking at this point. At least it seems. They have 2 cards in hand, but they didn't do anything with it last turn. Okay. We drew a land. Good. Archipelago it is. They could have removal. They are playing part black, so they could have like a Blood Kernel or something. Insatiable Hemophage. So we lose some life, and they destroy our Archipelago. Okay, they could discard one of the lands that they're presumably holding. Oh, a Farfinder, okay. Which is kind of like a land.
Yeah. It does stuff like kill our last opponent.
Yeah, that's true. It helped us out quite a bit. Alright, so we're at 3. That's a bit of a problem. But if we Boon here, or do we Frostveil Ambush? Interesting. So 4, 5, 6, 7, even if we waited another turn. So yeah, let's do this. We'll have 2 lands left over to play something with. Nope, all 3. That's 1 more. Okay. So the only thing we can do is cycle this. We lose. That's it. That's the end of this draft. We lose. We can't play this. We can only cycle it. Gets us to 7. Oh.
Oh.
So here, the only shot is if we draw something with cycling 1. We drew a land. Okay. Had to try. If we drew something with cycling 1, we could have cycled it, drawn another card, and gotten the 8/8 to block. But we didn't. We died.
Well, at least we got beat by Gruul.
Thanks, Amy. That definitely makes it feel better. Okay.
Feel better.
1,600 gems and 4 packs.
Nice.
You know what that means, don't you?
What?
We're going to open some packs then.
Yeah.
Okay. So, by the way, I was doing some daily deals, and they had a random Dominaria pack, which is not standard legal, but I'm opening it anyway, because I want to. So we have our first Diavinant Trapper, apparently. Our first Gaia's Protector. Then we have a Saproling Migration, Syncopate, and Demonic Vigor. Ooh, but our uncommons, we have Unsera's Wings, 3 and a white for an enchant creature, legendary enchantment aura. Enchanted creature is legendary, gets +1/+1, and has flying, vigilance, and lifelink.
Really sweet.
And Rona, Disciple of Gix, apparently our first. 1 blue-black for a 2/2 legendary human artificer. When Rona, Disciple of Gix, enters the battlefield, you may exile a historic card from your graveyard. You may cast spells from among cards exiled with Rona, and then you can tap her, and exile the top card of your library.
Okay.
And then our rare or mythic is a Forebear's Blade. So 3 mana for an artifact equipment. Equip cost is also 3, so it's really expensive. 3 to play, 3 to equip. Equipped creature gets +3/+0 and has vigilance and trample. But whenever enchanted creature dies, attach Forebear's Blade to target creature you control. Okay, let's open 10 Ikoria packs, shall we?
Okay. I'm ready.
Me too. Okay, so we got some wild cards. We got a rare wild card as well.
We got 2 Song of Creations.
Yeah, that's awful. That sucks a lot.
Oh, but 2 Mythos of Nethros, or Nethroi.
Nethroi. So it is an instant for 2 and a black, destroy target non-land permanent if it's a creature, or if green, white, black was spent to cast it, destroy target non-land permanent. We got an Umori, the Collector, so that's pretty cool. We got a Gigantha. Yeah, we got a Gigantha, so 2 companions. We also got an Everquill Phoenix, which I think is odd. I thought we had the Godzilla version of this.
Yeah, I think because it was the Godzilla version of it, it considers this as a first.
Well, no, that's fine. I'm just saying, I thought it would have shown the Godzilla picture, but maybe it's because we opened it out of a pack. It's going to show it this way.
It wasn't like one of the
alt arts or whatever.
Yeah, it wasn't one of the. This is not a card.
Right, a cosmetic. Yeah. Well, no, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, then every time I feel like you're supposed to see this card as that, but maybe the first time you open it, it makes sense to show what it's actually supposed to look like. So that makes sense. And then we got the Ozolith. Like you said, double Song of Creation. Gigantha, which is cool, but Shark Typhoon. So I hate this card. Genuinely, I hate it. I think it's really stupid, and I'm not in any way talking about the mechanics of it. I think that the card is busted. I've had it played against me, and it's disgusting to play against. But I hate the design of this card. I despise it. I think it's super campy and dumb, and I don't love it. For people that enjoy it, that's perfectly fine. I'm not saying that I don't understand how other people couldn't enjoy it, but I think it's a little over the top.
I like that hammerhead.
The one right here?
Yeah. I feel like he's yelling for his mom.
You know?
Why is that what you feel like he's doing?
He's stuck in a freaking hurricane, man. You know?
I mean, it looks like he's out of it.
Nah, he's caught in its, airflow.
I don't know, but okay, I'll believe you. That's fine. So yeah, I don't know. Like I said, this card's not for me, and that's perfectly fine. Not all Magic cards have to be.
Mommy, help!
Jesus. And yes, we have a rare wild card as well. You know what? Let's have fun. This video was going to be pretty short anyway. We can see up here, if we click out and now are in just the regular packs page, we are at 117.4% of our vault progress.
Is that supposed to mean something to me?
Exactly. Exactly. So this will be the first time that we are going to open our vault.
Oh.
It says it contains 1 mythic rare wild card, 2 rare wild cards, and 3 uncommon wild cards.
Whoa.
Unlock the vault by collecting cards. So this will be the first time we're opening a vault. And there you go. What a surprise. It has a mythic rare wild card, 2 rare, and 3 uncommons.
Okay.
We did it.
Wow.
So the vault...
I feel so different.
The vault, if I recall correctly, what the vault does or is when you collect more cards over your 4th copy of a card. Because you only need 4 as a playset.
Yeah.
So if you collect over your 4th copy of a card, it becomes progress towards your vault. And so once you've reached 100% on your vault, you open it up and you get 3 uncommon, 2 rare, and 1 mythic rare wild card.
Okay.
So it lets you make uncommon, rare, and mythic rare cards, respectively, that you don't already own if you want to use them in Constructed.
That's nice.
Yeah. So there you go. We did it.
Okay.
So let us know in the comments below what you thought of this. We did lose right at the end there, which was fine. We got 1,600 gems, which means we made our entry fee back,
Yeah.
which is nice. Because I get a little bit frustrated when it's like this layer or this layer is the only one where you could get back what you paid to get in, especially when it's this spread out. I can understand that in like other formats where it's like, well, you get 3, you have to have 3 wins or 2 losses or whatever, that like you need to wait till your 3rd win to be able to get
Right.
anything.
Yeah.
It still feels a little bit bad, but it's better than, you know, where you're like, well, you didn't get 6 wins, so you don't get to do this again without paying us for it.
Yeah,
You know,
that's a little crummy.
you should be rewarded. And so we were only just, but we were, and that's great. I appreciate that because our deck was good enough to go 5-3, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
I appreciated that. So overall, Amy, what'd you think? Our deck was good, huh?
Yeah.
It's definitely not the best we've played. Although it might be the best draft deck we play. I don't remember how we've been doing in drafts specifically.
Yeah, I think in Sealed we were doing better.
Oh yeah, in Sealed we've done amazingly well on and off stream. Towards the beginning of the the Sealed.
Yeah, it was pretty pretty gnarly what we were doing. We were doing 6 wins, 7 wins. Like,
Yeah.
It was nuts.
2 losses, 1 loss.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will see what we're gonna do next. Amy and I will talk about it off camera, and honestly, stay tuned to the channel. You will see something. There is no question. You will definitely see some more stuff. So please feel free to check out some of our other videos on this channel, on our other channels. You can subscribe. You can ring the bell. You can do all that fun YouTube stuff. You can like the video, continue commenting like we were saying, talk to us, talk to your fellow viewers as well. All those things really do help us out a lot. It's what YouTube demands. So, you know, we try our best to do what we can, and any and all support that you are willing to give really is appreciated.
Yes.
So, for now, from us here at the Geek for All family of channels, I have been Joe.
And I'm Mimi.
And as we always say, in whichever video of ours you watch next, we will see you all next time. Thanks, everybody.